Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day. Well, hello. How is everybody doing today? Hope you guys are all doing well. It's morning for me. That's kind of how I feel right now. Just kind of waking up. Folgers is not in my cup, though. Dion Botcher, good morning. Good morning, Dion Botcher. Oh, here's another one. Cool. Hope everybody is doing well. Mike, I'm here with nothing but bells on, as promised. Sounds like a kinky time to me. I want to play with your bells. I'm just kidding. Excuse me. I'm just kidding. Glad you're here, Mike. Thanks for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Essentially, what we're going to do today is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. As I kind of mentioned on last night's stream, and I apologize, my sinuses and everything are going crazy. I went over to Walmart the other day. I didn't film it. I didn't film anything. It was kind of just a spur of the moment. It kind of sucks because I went over to Walmart to get a new chair for in here, and because I'm on a stool, and it's not very comfortable. So I went over there. I went to get a chair. I went to get some soil because we just got some fruit trees, and some fruit bushes, and we needed to. I needed to plant the fruit bushes and then mix in some soil with when I plant my fruit trees. That way, it mixes in with the dirt a little bit and kind of adapts. So I went over to Walmart to get some of that stuff, and I got sidetracked in the Lego section of all places. Plus, the lawn, their garden section wasn't open, so I couldn't actually buy any soil. Sorry, my sinuses are going crazy. And then I forgot all about the chair. So I ended up getting Lego. Before I get into it, let me get back to chat real quick. Deanna, Mike laughing. Mr. P, hello. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining us. Mike says, so a 72-hour live stream in the works, huh? No. You are out of your damn mind. No, I couldn't even make it 22 hours. Well, I did make it 22 hours. The first time I couldn't even make it 24, and you want me to do 3 days? You are out of your mind, dude. I would have to get like hourly adrenaline shots just to stay up. So no, not a 72 hour. I've committed to another 24-hour live stream when we hit 1,500 subscribers. We are about 160 subscribers off from that. And I figured that would be a good thing to do since, I mean, we were technically supposed to do a 500 subscriber celebration. And because we surpassed that in such a fast time, I mean, we went from 250 to 1,000 almost overnight. I mean, really, it was almost overnight. So we kind of, the plan was 500 and then 1,000. But that didn't work out the way we planned, in a good way. So I figured throw in a 1,500. Yeah, I'm hoping to hit it soon. It would be good. To be honest, for a time frame wise, knock on wood, pending everything goes well, we start weddings back up in April. Toward the middle of April. So it would be good if we hit 1,500 by the end of March. That would be great. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not, I don't have any expectations or anything. That would just be ideal. And then we'd go from there. So I'm hoping like by the end of, or by the 1st of April, we can do that. So I think that would be cool. Try my luck again at the 250 subscriber, try my luck again on the 24-hour live stream and go from there. Anyway, so going back to what I was saying is, so I did go to Walmart and they had CMFs. So I went looking and I went searching because you could feel the bags. And I think I got all the ones that I want. And I got enough of each. So I figure to give you guys a treat, instead of doing it in like a haul video or as part of a haul video, I would open up the CMFs here with you guys. I got 10 of them. Plus, I got one from my buddy, so I will bring that out. Alright, so I had gotten some vitamins, which the vitamin C one I realized I didn't need. Figured I'd get one of these. Supports bone, teeth, muscle, and immune health. It's vitamin D3. So, I figured I'd start with a CMF opening rally. Now, I think I know what these all are. And if that's the case, then unfortunately my theory on the RO number doesn't work, which I was told it's not reliable. It's not even close, so, which saddens me. It doesn't make sense that they don't put some kind of marking on these that signifies a difference in what's in them. I mean, because essentially, how do they really know what they're putting in the case? But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. I'm going to move these this way. Since this is a lone wolf, I'm going to start with this one. It is marked, but I'm kind of curious as to see if it's truly the case. And since it is marked, I'm kind of curious how they know what's in it. I mean, because if they're claim, I mean, did the employee sit there and you know, feel it up, or is there a way for them to tell? I mean, yeah, and it is what it is. It is what it says it is. So, my buddy on Operation Pavwall 2 knew I loved the Phoenix in the Dumbledore CMF, and they had one, so he picked it up for me. I have a couple already, which is awesome. But I mean, because of what I want to do with, like, I want to put the Phoenix in a zoo. That's kind of my plan. And since that's the case, like, I want a few of them. So I figured that would be something cool to put forth. So, first up, we have Dumbledore with his trusty Phoenix. So we have Dumbledore with his trusty Phoenix. A great little minifigure. I love the bird. I love the Phoenix part. That's the one. Dion says, feeling up CMFs sounds a little kinky. Yes, it does. You know, it sounds very awkward. But I mean, I don't know how else to showcase that. So it is what it is. It's not something, I don't know that we could change the term. So I don't know. I mean, so anyway, so we got Dumbledore. So I'm going to put Dumbledore over here. We're going to start here. Like I said, I don't collect CMFs, but I want certain ones, if that makes sense. And it's a lot of it has to do with the minifigures. I want, or not a lot of it has to do with the accessories and not necessarily the minifigures. So that's kind of, you know, why I get the CMFs. So here is the second bag I knew what it was the moment I touched it. I know that sounds kinky as well, but here you have it. Here's a dolphin. Here is the person, which is rather interesting that it is already bagged. This tells me that, to be honest, this tells me that they're highly supportive of resellers, because when it comes to reselling these, I mean, you want it in a bag, right? You literally are like, hey, I'm going to put this in a bag so that people know it's not being touched. And they have it separated so that if the person wants to just sell the minifigure and then sell the dolphin, or in this case, also the paddleboard, they can literally do so. I mean, they can literally sell the paddleboard, sell this by itself, and then sell the minifigure by itself if they wanted to, and probably make more money. This is brand new, fresh in the bag. They don't have to worry about any of that. I'm kind of curious as to if all the bags are like that. And then on top of that, they took the time to really squeeze this bag in here. Lots of touching going on this morning, yes. Ooh baby, ooh baby. So, this is the paddleboard. I'm not going to put them together. I'm not going to put this one in particular together, so I'm just going to put that here. And then there's that. The reason for that is because I have already put together a paddleboard order, so that is one of the reasons. Alright, bag number 3. Ah, yes. One of the ones I was very hoping for, I am excited to get him, the Aztec Warrior. I was actually really excited to get the Aztec Warrior because I really want him for my museum. I think he is a really cool minifigure. He's got a very cool headdress and piece. When I felt it, I felt the shield right away because it's a smooth round piece, and I knew that that was him. The headpiece is a kind of a giveaway as well, but it is hard because this headpiece is a similar shape to the Castaway, so that's where it becomes a little difficult. But this round shield really confirmed it for me. So I was excited. I was very hopeful that I had it right, and I did. So we have an Aztec Warrior. Aztec Warrior! Anybody know where that reference is from? I am an Aztec Warrior. Alright, so we will, this is going to go in my museum, hopefully, when I get it built. Alright, I'm going to open this one now. Again, I know what it is. The Aztec is my favorite fig. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I thought he was a cool little, a cool minifigure. I think it would go great in a museum. I'm hoping that I got a couple of them, but I don't know. Alright, so yet again, I have a paddleboarder. Again, I wanted, you're going to see a few of these in here, and I'm not going to put them together, but you're going to see a few of these in here because, as you guys know, oh, did I cut this on accident? I think I cut this on accident. So with the paddleboarder, one of the reasons I wanted the paddleboarder is, quite frankly, and I might change my sports shop, but the paddleboarder, with the paddleboarder, it comes with a dolphin, and as you guys know, I am doing an under the water theme area, and I want those, you know, those dolphins and stuff. Dolphins are one of my favorite animals. I would say by far the dolphin is my favorite underwater animal. My favorite land animal would be a kangaroo. I would love if they had a freaking kangaroo. That would be amazing. But one of my favorite land animal is a kangaroo. My favorite water animal is a dolphin, and my favorite like animal in the air or air animal would be an owl. So those are my favorites. So far we have 2 paddleboarders. That was a great cartoon, Mike. I only know Captain Caveman. I've never heard of that shit. The I am an Aztec warrior is a line that is said in the movie, and I'm surprised you guys don't know this. Puff Puff Pass, man. But it was a line that was said in the movie. I feel like I need to turn the volume down. Next Friday, and when they moved to Rancho Cucamonga, which is actually a real city here in Southern California, and it is not too far away, and it looks just like that. And unfortunately, no, there is no pinks or pinkies. But they moved to Rancho Cucamonga, and they moved right next door to these three so-called gang member brothers, and they get kind of into a fight with them or whatever, and there's a scene where they're all like basically hooking up with some hoochies, as they say it, and the one guy, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's running around in a Speedo going, "I'm an Aztec warrior!" So that was that reference. Alright, so another minifig that I'm excited to get, the Minotaur. Yes, that's right, folks, and I am going to build the Minotaur. This was another minifig that I felt was needed for my museum. I thought it would be a good little build for the museum, so I was all about it. I will say it is rather interesting that, like, the Aztec warrior was not in a plastic bag, but so far the paddleboarder it was. Dumbledore wasn't, but so far the paddleboarder was, and half of the Minotaur. So yeah, we have a Minotaur, guys. So again, I thought this was a really cool minifigure to have as far as part of my my museum that I want to build. I think it would be a great exhibit in my museum when I finally build it. I'm putting together parts for it, and I hope to build that in the future. I'm not going to say near future. That is weird. Am I missing something? Because her hair does not fit on her with the back on. Am I missing how to put this together? Let me see. Is it supposed to go, like, is her head supposed to be turned a certain way? That's a century, buddy. It's the same shit. Isn't a centaur and a minotaur the same thing? And of course, they don't tell you how to put together the centaur caveman figs in the museum. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any caveman figs. Alright, so I have to assume her face is like turned this way and the hair is over here because that's the only way it's going to fit. And even then, it's slightly off. That bugs me. Like her head doesn't actually go on unless you turn her the other way and have her hair back here. That makes no sense. Let me see. Oh, it's because this doesn't go on her. Minotaur has a bull's eye on a human body. All right. Oh, Minotaur is like the one-eyed creature. Okay, I get it now. No need to get violent. Chill out. But yeah, I don't have any caveman, or no, I probably do have a couple caveman figs. Now that I think about it. I will have to look for that. That is a great idea. Horse body, Mike. Let's call it a cow fig. And yeah, it is technically a horse body. Oh, no. A horse... Okay. What the hell? Wait, a minotaur has a bull's head on a human body. Oh, okay. A bull's head on a human body. Alright. Alright, so there you have it, peeps. We have a centaur. Do I have that right? Do I have it right? You're not going to shoot me in the head? All right. So what is that? Bag number 5? 2, 4, 5. Yeah. So that was bag number 5. Now we are on to bag number 6. All right. So this one I am very hopeful for. I mainly got it for the accessory, but we will see if I got it right. Jeez. And yes, I did. Awesome. All right. So, so this doesn't have a secondary bag. That's rather interesting. And this is the, what do they call it? The violinist. We have the violinist. And again, wait, I don't understand. Why does the violin, okay, I get it now. So we do have a violinist. I love this violin. It's very detailed. It's very ornate. I love it, and wanted it because I do plan on making a legit music store. So I thought this was a very cool thing. This is, I think, my second one now, because I wanted, like, I would love to have like a class, you know, a music class or something. But I thought this was a very cool build. I also, my daughter is learning the violin, so I'm not gonna pull these apart. My oldest daughter is learning the violin right now, so I thought that would be very cool to kind of have her represented a little bit. I know it's a boy, but I can always turn it to a girl. Because this is my second one now, so maybe this is a boy in her class or something. Pops, Bricks, and Tricks. Your Chinese New Year part of your city. It looks amazing. Well, thank you, my friend. I call it my Chinese gardens. And I am going to actually be making the New Year's set for this year, which I will probably be calling the Japanese gardens, because to me this new Chinese New Year set looks more Japanese than Chinese. So, and I want multicultural aspects in my city. So yeah. So, Pops, Brix, and Tricks, do me a favor and read over the rules real quick. They are in the description below of the live stream. So please read over those and tell us about yourself. There we go. I'll do this one now. So yeah, rule number 1 is we always ask, basically, who are you? So, how old are you? Are you a guy or a girl? Since your name is Pops, I'm just gonna assume you're a guy. And if that's not the case, I apologize. But how old are you, and where are you from in the planet? We don't need your address or anything like that. Just your social security number. No, I'm just kidding. No, we like to build a community. We want to get to know people. We want to get to know people. We don't. I'm not that guy that's just like watch me, watch me, watch me. I want to get to know people. I will be honest. My short-term memory does suck. So if you pop in on another stream and I don't remember, I apologize in advance. But yeah, man, tell us about yourself. Yeah, it's definitely a more Chinese or Japanese vibe. And I was disappointed in the Ninjago Garden. So for those that don't know, Ninjago is actually based around the Japanese culture. So when they said they were coming out with a Ninjago Gardens, I was expecting freaking gardens, and there's no gardens. So I was actually hesitant on getting the new Chinese New Year set. But when I saw it and saw that it looked more Japanese than Chinese, I was like, I gotta get it. So you can kind of see behind me, I have 2 of each set, just like I did with the Chinese New Year, or the 2020 Chinese New Year sets. I combined 2 of each set. This time around, I'm going to do the same. I'm combining 2 of each set, and I will do I'm gonna try my best to make it different, but also keep it the same. I'm gonna play around with it and see what I can do. I've been to a couple Japanese gardens, so I can kind of play around with it. All right, so again, this is a paddle border. Again, I'm not going to open it or anything like that. I have one already built. But again, I wanted to get a couple paddle borders, mainly for the dolphins, because I'm doing an underwater section, and I wanted the dolphins. And I want a bunch of them because, as you guys may or may not know, dolphins travel in pods. So, and a pod is basically their family unit. So, I need more than one dolphin. Going back to chat, debit card number, PVC code, back expiration date. We're just kidding, man. Dion says, I love our interrogation time. Pop says, well, my real name is Brooks. And I love Lego, as well as Funko Pops, and I'm from the U.S., and I am 16. And yes, I am a boy. My favorite lines are Lego Ideas and Harry Potter, as well as the Creator Expert. Awesome. Well, you are in a great place. So, Brooks, I'm just going to be honest with you, and I'm going to keep calling you Pops. I'm just going to call you Pops. The reason why is because we do have someone else that joins us from time to time. His name is Brix, and his name's Matt, and there might be some confusion there. So I'm just gonna keep calling you Pops if that's cool. I figured it is because, well, you chose the name. I am an upfront and honest kind of guy, so just giving you a heads up. I love. I'm not a big Funko Pop guy, but I do like my best friend and his wife. They love Funko Pops, so I am aware of some of them. Let's see, what else did you say? You are from the U.S. Awesome. Like what part? What state? You don't have to. Like I said, we don't need your address. But what state and roughly what area? Like if you say California, I'm in California as well, so I'm in Southern California. So if you tell me California, I'm going to ask you what part. Same with Texas versus like, Oklahoma. I'm going to be like, cool. So I will give you a heads up. So again, please read over our rules for the chat and the stream and stuff. I see that you're 16. That is fantastic. You are more than welcome here. Keep in mind, though, viewer discretion is advised. We do have adult conversations, as this is a adult-geared channel. We do cuss from time to time. I'm sure you have heard a hell of a lot more cussing and could probably teach us a few cuss words. But like I said, viewer discretion is advised. That this is an adult-based channel. Again, you are more than welcome here. You are more than welcome to stay. Please like, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. Yes, you are a guy. Sweet. My favorite lines are Lego ideas. I love Lego ideas as well. I'm not a fan of every single Lego ideas set that is out there, but I do like Lego ideas. In fact, my first build was a Lego ideas set. So, if you want to know the answer to that question, I did a short video, because I want to do a Q&A. Check that video out after the stream, and please pop in some questions, and I might pick your question to be showcased on a video. So, Vermont. So there you go. Yeah, I know nothing about Vermont, so I'm going to just go, cool, glad you're in Vermont. Yeah, and don't forget to click that bell, because I do go live, I do live streams just like I am right now. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will typically live stream 3 times a day. My regular schedule is only 2 times a day, though. But 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then the majority of the time I'll do a 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I may skip that today just because I meant to get a new chair for in here and didn't get one, and I also need some soil to plant for our trees. And that today is kind of the day that I can do it. So, yeah. So again, Pops, welcome. I appreciate you being here. And right now we're just opening some CMFs that I got the other day. We are on. I don't know if I told you the last bag I opened was another paddleboarder. I meant to get a few paddleboarders just because I wanted the dolphins in them, because I'm doing an underwater theme area, and I want the sea life. I want the dolphins, and it is a very good way to get those dolphins. So, so I got a couple of those. So here we go yet again, guys. We got another Minotaur. Or shit, it's not a Minotaur, a Centaur. Sorry, because I got corrected on that before. So we got another Centaur. Again, I'm thinking to put these with my what's it called? Within a museum that I want to build. So I'm not going to build him just yet because I already built her. I will probably switch her to a him. And see what I can put together. I don't know if I'll be able to switch the torso a whole lot, but I can at least switch the head and the hair. So here is what we have. So we have another Centaur. let's see, Dion, I am from Canada and 52 pops. Dion plugging the channel, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, so we have 3 more bags. All right, let's see what this is. Ah, yeah. We have another Aztec warrior. Sweet. We have a second Aztec warrior. That is going to go awesome in my museum as well. I'm very excited that I got 2 of them. I want two of them of each. I may, with Aztec warriors, they don't have female warriors, so I don't know if I'm going to switch it to a female. But I am excited that it is an Aztec warrior. So that is definitely something cool that I got. Ozzy Roy, how's it going, man? G'day, mate. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are doing well. So we got another Aztec warrior. I shouldn't have actually built that, but that's okay. I'll stick it back in the bag. And again, this doesn't have a secondary bag, which I find rather interesting. So that's rather interesting. All right. So cool. We have another violinist. I'm not gonna build him because we already built him. But so I'm gonna stick him back in here. So we got another violinist. Cool. So I think that makes 3 violinists that I have. Man, you scored 2 Aztec Jaguar warriors. Well, again, I did search. And what was cool about Walmart is the fact that you know, they were just thrown in a pile and they weren't in a security case. So I literally sat there for about 15 minutes searching through all of them to try to get them. So it wasn't, I'll be honest, it wasn't just luck. It was more I was feeling around for them and hoped that I got the right ones. And so far, I've been pretty on it because I got all of the ones that I got, and I have at least 2 of everything. Other than Dumbledore, that was a buddy getting me that on Sarge. You guys know Sarge. So yeah, doing well. Keep missing the streams, but haven't gone to bed yet. It's 1:43 a.m. No worries, man. I totally understand. Thing to keep in mind. And this is one of the reasons I stream at 9 p.m. my time. That is like I think midday for you. So because I have a lot of people in that from Aussie that watch. So I appreciate all the love and support, my friend. All right, so this is another paddleboarder. So again, I'm excited about this because now I have 4 more dolphins for my underwaters thing. So let me recap. So I have 2 violinists, which are going to go great in my the violin itself and everything is going to go great in my music store. I have 2 centaurs, which will go great in my museum once I build that. I have 2 Aztec warriors, which again will go great in my my museum. I've got 4 paddleboarders, which is again another awesome thing. The paddleboarder itself carries 2 functions. One, because I'm probably going to do a surf shop by itself because I have a bunch of surf stuff, or I realized I had a bunch of surf stuff. So I'm probably going to be modifying, or I'll probably keep the sports store the way that I have it. but then I will probably build a different surf store altogether. So the paddle boards will go into like the surf store, and then the dolphins will go into the ocean, and then the outfit for the paddleboarder will be an outfit that can be sold in the surf store as well. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, time flies when you're building Lego. Absolutely. All right, so that's what we have. Let me put those away in their perspective areas so I don't forget. I've been kind of collecting stuff here and there for the different things. That bin is like horrendously dirty. So I am going to pull all this stuff out, put it into a clean bin. Alright, we're going to pop the Centaur and the Aztec Warriors in this. This is my bin. I don't need all these instructions. This bin here is for my museum. As you can kind of see, I already have some gauntlets in here, both of them, the red one and the gold. I have the Wizard's Cup from Harry Potter. I will probably put some Harry Potter stuff in my museum. I have some pillars. I found this skeleton horse that I think would go probably really well in there. I have Aladdin's lamp, which is a cool little thing. I think maybe I can do something with that. And then I mean, I don't have much for it, but it's a start, you know? It is definitely a start. All right, as far as my music, let me get another bin. I have a bunch of music parts here. That's for the sea life. All right. So far, it's gonna probably be more like a guitar store than anything else as far as my music store. But I found this cool guitar here. I know it's a little hard to see. And of course, it's got to flip over in my hand. So there's a purple guitar. I have 2 acoustic guitars that are the same. So I have those. I have what is this, a trumpet? I have a gray boom box. The video collection that just came out has a turquoise one and a black one with their minifigs, so I'm hoping to get those at some point. I have some maracas, which I have, the video line also has some new maracas that came out, so I'm hoping to get those. I have some mics, like singing mics, that are pretty cool. And then I got this piano board that I just got to create the actual piano to go around it. Here is another cool guitar that I found within my collection. So I have a couple different guitars, which I'm excited about. So yeah, I mean, that's what I have for my music store right now. Again, I know it's not much, but it's still something. Um, so I will put this over here with my other stuff like that. Oh, here's another. Let me divide these out. Here's another violinist. Here's a paddleboarder. These go in my hospital. This was something cool. That was a deep sea diver. Ooh, this is a musician. So these will go in my underwater section. And these are the other Dumbledores that I have. So I will keep the Dumbledores in here. And I'll keep this in here as well, but then I'm going to put these in the musician bin that I just had out. These guys go in my hospital, which I will set on top here. And then those all go in my I will just go ahead and place those in here for now. All right. Cool little haul? Absolutely, yeah. All right. So, from here, let's do this. I picked up the skate park. So let's go ahead. This is going to be kind of a hodgepodge kind of deal. So I picked up the skate park. So let's build the skate park. And let me get some music back on. Let me go back to chat. Yeah, doing well. Yeah, you're up late, Roy. Yeah, time flies when you're building Lego. Dion says, I know it. I was building a couple nights ago and realized it was 5 a.m. Wow. Ozzy Roy says 60271. Main square and built that. Nice. Sweet purple guitar. I agree. Cool haul. Dion says, I got a double fig set from Ninjago. It came with 2 sand green sausages. Wow, that's different. I mean, doesn't that mean it's like old and moldy? Like, all right, so let's rock this build. All right, so this would be bag 2. This would be bag 1. Yes, TMNT, if I could find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a decent price. I have Mikey, I have Donatello, and I think I have Raphael's head, but I don't have his body. You have Assembly Square that has a small music shop? Yes, I do, but it sucks. It's a small rinky-dink music store. I don't really like it. I mean, the details are cool. It's just like the photo studio. I feel like they put it in there, but to be honest, I feel like they half-assed it. So I want to build a proper one. Raphael CNA, just have a bad skateboard accident. That sucks. Yeah, no, I have Raphael's head, but I don't have his body. I do have a shell, but like I said, I don't have a body. I have just the head and the shell. So I need to get his body. Maybe I'll have him like popping out his head, just popping out of a sewer or something. But I have Michelangelo. I think I have 2 Michelangelos, and then part of my haul. In fact, I'll get it out right now. Just a minute, guys. Sorry. That's all. So, Sarge had gone to a minifigure store. And found this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set that had Donatello. I think Donatello is blue. So yeah, I ended up scoring Donatello. I believe this is Donatello. He only has 1 sword, it looks like. I thought Donatello had 2. Maybe I was wrong. But it's this really cool... I don't know how this goes. Doesn't come with instructions or anything, unfortunately. But this little cool set he was able to score me. It's like Bleecker Street. It has, I'll show it in this camera. So it has Bleecker Street. This keeps popping down. I don't know why. But it has this little section here. This motorcycle, which is really cool. This minifigure, which I have no idea who the hell this is. She's the villain, I guess, of this set. This part, and then him on a skateboard, which I do have this skateboard. Oddly enough, I do have this skateboard. So maybe I already had this set and didn't know it. I think I have this bike too. But I might have had this set, but maybe I lost... it was part of a bulk buy, and the minifigure wasn't in there for it. So, but that's a cool little set that came there. I thought Donatello was purple, and maybe I have it wrong. Maybe this is Leo. This could be Leo. I keep getting, I think Donatello is the staff, Leonardo is the sword. So, alright, Leonardo. I got Leonardo. So that's the little set that I came with. It was like 15 bucks, which isn't too bad. Again, I mainly wanted it for the minifigures. I like the Broadway and Bleecker Street. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, cool little set. Like I said, 15 bucks, can't beat it. I mean, you really can't. Alright, so here is a road plate As you guys know, I'm not really a fan of the road plates, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so I open this bag, and it has me put together a bike, but the bike is not in this. The bike is in bag number 2. Oh, because apparently we are starting with bag number 2. What the hell? Why are we starting with bag number 2? What? That is so dumb. Why would you start with bag number 2? Does anybody else have this set? Am I stupid? You are literally starting with bag number 2. That is, I mean, that sucks, because usually you start. Why would it be called bag number 2 if you start? I mean, why not just call that bag number 1? Alright, so I will pop that in there, because that's bag number 1. That's weird. To confuse us all. Yeah, I agree. I mean, why would they do that? That makes no sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with bag number 2. Because apparently that's a thing. Alright, so they have us put the bike together. This set I mainly got for, you know, the kind of the parts. And it was kind of suggested to me by you guys that I should get it because I was putting together the skate shop. So because it deals with bikes and skateboards and stuff like that, it's pretty much a good fit. So I figured to get it. This set I got in Vegas. Whoever is behind this error was obviously high. PPP. Yeah, I don't understand it. It doesn't really make sense to me. I will say I am liking the fact that they have the kids' legs. They move them now. They can move now, so I'm excited about that. They've been doing that recently, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so this set has a cool, like, helmet. I like the new helmet. I really do. It gives it that extra little oomph. You know, they went from kind of a space helmet for everything to a more, you know, accurate looking helmet. So I like that. And like I said, I like the fact that when they're doing kids now, the legs move. 2 books makes much more sense, Roy. Wait, these 2 books, that's book 2? Right. I understand that. That makes sense. However, why would you not start with book 1? I mean, number 1 comes before number 2. So it doesn't really make sense that, I mean, why not just start with book 1? Or change the name of of book 2 to make it book 1. All right, so I have mixed feelings between when it comes to this head, because I've seen these more often, but I have mixed feelings about it because, like, I wish they had both as an option. So this is a dual hair piece. It has hair on the bottom, and then it has a purple helmet. Well, I think the purple helmet is cool, but if they keep doing this way, then it loses the appeal because, like in my sports shop that I just made, I had helmets for sale. Well, I would love a purple helmet to put in there for sale, but I can't do that because they have the hair attached. So I have mixed feelings. I love the fact that they're doing this, but at the same time, I don't really care for it. I wish there was more options. Or just start with book 1. Right, but the instructions... I mean, yeah, I guess I could have done that. I mean, I decided to open the bigger book first, but it doesn't say that on the it doesn't say anything on the outside. It doesn't say, usually it'll say book 1, book 2. If it had said book 1 and book 2, I would have actually opened up book 1 first. It doesn't say that like it does the other ones. Alright, they've also included a printed Vita Rush drink. I love the fact that they're printing like this. Because that gives us more, like if we bought a bunch of those, that we could put those in a grocery store or something like that. That's always a lot of fun. This is awesome. This set also comes with a physically impaired person who is wheelchair bound. It comes with a green helmet, so it's an exact replica of the dark blue or navy blue helmet, but it's green. So I love the diversity in that. They've got a wheelchair in here for this physically disabled person, and I love the fact that they're including physically disabled people. I love that. I will be honest with you, I'm not a fan of the color of this wheelchair. I mean, I've personally never seen a green and neon, or a neon green and red chair like this. So get drunk before building this set and we'll be much better. Maybe. But ultimately, I really like, the hat or the helmet, does match the wheelchair. I really like the wheelchair piece. Like I said, it's a little weird that it's red because you rarely see bright red and green wheelchairs, but maybe that's because this guy's a sporter. Maybe it's a specific kind of wheelchair that is meant for sports. So I'm not going to hate on it. I'm not going to hate on it. Alright, we have our first ramp. I really like the ramp. I like the fact that it's not bright yellow. It's like that medium yellow or whatever they call it. It's kind of like a urine yellow. But I mean, I like the colors, so that's weird. But I like the color of the ramp. It's not like a bright punch you in the face kind of color, so I am excited for that. Now we are building the big ramp. I'm actually thinking about getting 2 of these sets so that I can like do a full half pipe. Unless I have the pieces to do it, which I might have the pieces to do it. However, I'd rather get a second set because it comes with all the other pieces that I really like. So yeah. Yeah, the wheelchair does look awesome. I mean, it's different. I like the wheelchair piece. Again, I think it is a little weird that it's bright green and red, but I mean that's kind of what they chose to go with. So. All right, to be honest, I have no idea what I'm building. This is like just a ramp or something, I guess. Looks like, alright, so this is kind of a tree. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of this tree. It's different. You know, it's not your basic tree. It shows kind of people how to put this together. And because this, what is this? It's a 5+ set, so it makes sense. You know, it teaches kids how to do stuff like that. Wait. Did I miss something? Because they're showing that I am putting stickers on stuff, and I don't see where there's stickers. Did I not get a sticker? Um, 2:16 a.m. I am off to bed. Have a good night, Roy. Have a good one. Dion says, I have my dentist appointment in 2.5 hours. They will want to do a root canal, but I am not into that. They will pull it. Wow. So supposedly this set came with stickers, but I don't have a sticker sheet. Yeah, I mean, no stickers. I mean, that's kind of crap. Yeah, I guess no stickers for me. I checked the box. It's completely empty. I mean, it's seriously completely empty. And it's not like in my trash. My trash is empty because I just did a dump run yesterday. The only thing that is here in my trash was literally everything I just put in it this morning. Those are from the Speed Champions. That kind of blows. That kind of sucks. I mean, it's only 2 stickers, but the one sticker is actually really cool. Because it's like a graffiti. Lame. If you wanted stickers. Well, I mean, I think there's really only 2 stickers in this entire set. Because this is number 2. But it's kind of a school. It's a graffiti sticker. So that's where it sucks, because the graffiti sticker, that is something I'd actually use, because I mean, it's graffiti. I mean, maybe I looked in all the boxes, or I looked through all the pages, thinking maybe like it fell through the page. I mean, maybe I missed it. I mean, if I find it cool, if not, I mean, it is what it is, right? Oh, there's 3 stickers apparently, or 3 or 4. Yeah, that's sad. Graffiti is definitely cool. I mean, I would have seen it in here somewhere, unless I haven't gotten to it yet. What's crazy is everything else is printed. There's actually a ton of printed pieces in here, but they chose to include like 1 sticker sheet. Yeah, that's lame. So where is the skate park going in my city? It's probably going to go pretty close to my skate shop, or my sports shop. I have seen some people comment regarding there should be some extra of these 2x4 tiles. I agree with that, because like if I didn't want these lines here, I mean, because they're printed, so you can't do anything about them. But yeah, they're probably gonna go next to my my sports shop. And again, I may actually modify my sports shop, to be honest, because I'm finding that I have a lot more and more stores or accessories to build like a specific skate shop, a specific surf shop, and all that. So if I have enough to just build to make a full building, I probably will. It'll probably go close to my ocean area, or this, like my beach, when I put that together. Because Venice is a big like area around here. I mean, most people have heard of Venice Beach, so but Venice Beach is kind of a high skate park area, and all that. So I figured it would probably kind of be like a Venice Venice kind of area. Alright, so that is build number 2. Alright, let's actually do build number 1, I guess. So yeah, that is kind of my plan, to kind of put this near my skate shop, which I'll probably build around, like kind of have a Venice style area. Lego doesn't do math well. LOL, bag 2, bag 1. Someone call the count. To be honest, it was probably my screw up. But here's the thing. I think where they screwed up is, let me bring one out. I know you guys are going to say this is probably a bad example, but I'm going to showcase this anyway. I don't care. I know this is a Harry Potter set. It is a huge set, so I understand. But they do this on smaller sets. So right here they have book number 4. You know, here's all the stickers to this set. But book number 4, book number 3, book number 2, they didn't have that on these instructions. So, I mean, that's where I kind of screwed up. I mean, I saw one in here. Yeah, see, like, here's an Avengers, this Avengers set. Here's it clearly on here says book 2, book 1. Here, it doesn't say book 1 or book 2. So that's where I feel like they messed up. They should have had that section on there. But I mean, I could have easily just like done what Roy said, started with the other book. Alright, looks like they have a new phone piece. A printed phone tile, which I like. Because at some point I was thinking about doing like a phone store. Dion laughing at me. Someone had one job of labeling books. Yeah, I think that's. I'm just gonna go with that. I made the error in that I could have just switched books and not realized it. I didn't realize there was two books until I saw it and already opened everything. So that was, of course, my error. I could have easily just switched books, but their error was the fact that they're these don't have book 1, book 2, and I think that's a huge error. That's just my mindset, though. At least you have good intentions, Scott. What do you mean? What do you mean, good intentions? I like this light tan chair. I feel like it's not right though. Is it not supposed to go all the way back? Because it doesn't really show. Oh, I guess it's supposed to go that way. Okay. Because I was like, you can't really push it all the way back because that would be classified as an illegal build because it goes into the piece and it shuffles. You're entertaining us. I try. Wonder what it like in Stockton, California these days. Right now, I would believe it's probably maybe mid-60s. Probably the same weather that we're getting. I haven't actually been to Stockton itself. As when I was a district training manager for Sears, the Stockton Mall had a district training manager that was located in that store. So I never went to that store because, I mean, there was already somebody there of my same position. So I never had to go to that store. Or no, not Sears, sorry, Penny's. When I worked for Penny's as a studio manager, there was a studio manager there, and we never went to the Stockton store. So Sorry, I got confused. But I've been to Sears in Turlock. I've been to a lot of Sears. I've also been to a lot of Pennies, too. I don't know if they have a Sears portrait studio. Well, I know they don't have it now. But I can't remember if they had a Sears portrait studio in that mall. Think I'd rather be in Cali with my girl, that's for sure. Well, get your ass out here, dude. I know a really good wedding photographer that would travel up to Stockton. We don't even have Sears anymore. Yeah, well, most of the Sears shut down. They went out of business. There's a few of them left, but the only thing that's keeping them around is their tools. Because the tool brand they carry, what is it called? Craftsman tools. They're some of the best tools around, so that keeps them going. But I mean, most of this, you're right. Most of the Sears have actually shut down. Sears Portrait Studio had just after I left, had a hostile takeover, because it wasn't Sears, it was CPI Industries. And there was a huge hostile takeover, and it ended up shutting down a lot of the stores, or a lot of the portrait studios. But they were losing money for years. Oh, sure, give my girl a heart attack on wedding ideas. Hey, man, I'll hook you up. I'll give you a deal going up to Stockton. Craftsman tools are great. Yeah, I mean, so that's what has kept Sears alive for years. No, I mean the department store kind of the department store. What do you call it? Oh, that's fine. The department store. Shit, what do they call it? Type business, I guess you could say. Model, or, oh, there you go. So the department store model started going out in like the late 2000s. Or late, yeah. I would say between 2005 and 2010. That's when the department store model, where the one-stop shop kind of locations started really going under. Penny, like you got Gottschalk's, Woodworth's, Penny's, Sears, Macy's, all of those department stores started really floundering because nobody wanted to go to their grandma's department store. So that's where all the individual stores like Forever 21 and all those started popping up because the newer, younger generation didn't want any part of Grandma's store or the stores that Grandmas like going to. And essentially, Macy's, Sears, Gottschalk's, Mervyn's, all of those, that's kind of what they turned into. I think we will live in sin, living together for a spell, LOL. I mean, that's kind of the religious topic there, Mike, as far as living in sin. I mean, look, that depends on the person and your point of view. I lived with my wife for what was it? 2 years before we got married. I mean, I personally feel living... Now, mind you, when we lived together, we also lived with my mom. But personally, I think it helped our relationship because I got to see like her day-to-day routines. She got to see my day-to-day routines. I mean, I think they've said statistics show that couples who live together prior to marriage actually stay together longer because they go into the marriage knowing more about the people or person that they're marrying because they get to see the day-to-day, you know, they wake up, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that kind of fun stuff. Love is not a sin. No, it's not. But like I said, I don't want to... Relationship talk is good, but when we start throwing sin and stuff out there, I mean, obviously sin relates to religion, and, you know, I don't want to go down that road, so... Was meant for a joke, not religious topic intended. Cool deal. Anyway, I mean that's my thought process though. You know, me and my wife lived together for like 2 years before we got married, and I actually think it did really well. Me and my wife, we actually had a lot of things happen in our relationship while we were dating, all great. And I say that because, like, what was it? Like, it was like 2 weeks to a month after we started officially, like, dating. I was working for Sears Portrait Studios, and they sent me on a training. It was weird. A year after I got the assistant manager position at the Fresno studio, they decided to train me properly. I wasn't doing anything wrong. They just felt that I wasn't trained properly in the first place as to the duties of an assistant manager. Kind of one of those you can't be blamed for what you don't know. So they sent me on a training. So I went and I did training up in Turlock for a week. And during that training, the district training manager that trained me, or that was training me, flat out said, she's like, Scott, I don't know what the hell they were thinking having you come out for training. You know everything. In fact, you're too good at what you do, and it shows. So she actually suggested that I get promoted, and they wanted to make me a manager, but I wasn't willing to move. So I told them, listen, I will check it out, and if it's something that I want to move, I will. If it's worth my while, I will move. But it has to be extremely worth my while. So they sent me up to Chico, and I wasn't really a big fan. I was looking for apartments up there. It was a nice area. Oddly enough, they had me stay in a city called Paradise. And I say oddly enough because that city doesn't exist anymore. It was burned to the ground in big fires. So it was kind of, it was kind of crazy that happened, because I would have probably lived in that city, because that was a gorgeous city. And it was really cool because I'd go to they had a movie theater there, and I would literally go to the movies, and I would be the only person in the theater. Dion says, I'm not religious, just very spiritual. That's cool. But anyway, so what I was kind of getting at is the fact that me and my wife, we experienced that kind of long distance relationship, because I ended up being on the road for 2 years. I traveled all over Northern California to different studios, and I did that for 2 years, and it was great because me and my wife experienced that. I mean, we were obviously dating at the time. We weren't married. But we experienced that long-distance relationship. She would come up and visit. I would go down and visit. Or I'd come home, because she went to school in Fresno. I mean, we talked just about every day to every other day. I'm not a guy that will cheat. Not even close to it. So I'm highly against cheating. My mindset, honestly, is if you're not happy in the relationship, just walk away from the relationship. Try your best not to, but try to make it work. And if it doesn't work, then go your separate ways. But I've told my wife I would never ever in a million years cheat on her. And if she ever thought otherwise, I told her flat out, divorce me. Because if you for any kind of second think in a million years that I would cheat on you, then the trust is gone. And if you think I'm going to cheat on you, that means you're probably thinking about it yourself. So if you lose trust in me, how can I trust you? That's my mindset anyway. I think that Jeep is really cool. I'm almost glad I don't have stickers. I mean, the stickers wouldn't do anything to the set, to be honest. Other than the graffiti, it doesn't really mean anything. Same, no cheaters, liars, or thieves. My rules. Absolutely. I don't see the point in lying. Other than, I'll be honest, white lies, they are what they are. But I mean, I really don't see the point in lying. you man up, you deal with the consequences, and you take care of business. I mean, if you screwed up, then like what's the problem? I mean, don't lie, you're gonna get caught, and it's gonna be worse when you get caught. All right, so we have a Jeep that we have Vita Rush drinks. I really like this because it comes with a lot of these, soda caps, and I really like that because I really love that detail. Overall, I like the Jeep. I'm never a fan of bright colors, but this works. The blue works, the orange works. I really like it. And if I wanted to, I could easily switch this one piece out because it's a printed piece. Switch that printed piece out, and Bob's your uncle. You have a regular Jeep. I do wish. I know there's stickers that's supposed to go here, and obviously, for whatever stupid reason, I didn't get a sticker sheet in my set. But I personally don't think the stickers would have been cool. I would have liked this to be actually a printed piece that has the logo, the Vita Rush on it, on both sides. I think that would have made that better. Versus the sticker is just a blue line that goes across the top. So I like the Jeep. I like the vehicle. I like how it's built. I like the streamline of it. So yeah, that's a cool feature. These are just, plain. I actually do like the orange color. They're bright. But it's not, I don't feel like it's a bright orange. It seems like more of a mild orange, to be honest. But it is the same orange, but for whatever reason, it looks darker. But I like it. I wish there was something on top of these, to be honest. But all in all, I think this is a new color for this piece. Let's see, the bike. I love the dark blue bike with red tires. I'll be honest. Am I a fan of the red tires? No, not really. I don't think it really works. But it works. But how often do you see a red tire? But I like it. It looks like a Baja Racer. Actually, it does. You're right. It looks like a Baja Racer. Skateboard Girl. I love the printed piece. I wish they had included a second one. I think that would have been cool. I love her torso and the skateboard, the purple skateboard. I have mixed feelings pertaining to the hat and the hair, just because if I didn't want to use her for a hat, or if I didn't want to use the hat for her, I have no other option. Like, if I just want it, other than taking off the entire thing, and I can't really use this will basically, unless you have a long-haired dude, which is fine, a long-haired blonde dude, it's kind of one of those things where you can't separate the helmet. So I have mixed feelings with that. I love the fact that they're doing this. At the same time, it saddens me because if I wanted to take that helmet off and put it on another character, I have to have that hair with it. So, I have mixed feelings about that. The wheelchair dude. Let me grab. Okay. So wheelchair dude. I love the wheelchair piece. I have a gray one. I really like the wheelchair itself. It is bright and vibrant. So as far as if he was on a sponsored team, that would probably be pretty true to form. So I like that. I love the helmet piece. I really, really love the helmet piece. I am kind of curious as to if this shield fits on that helmet piece. So we will try that out right now. And it does. It does. So if they decided to come out with oh, it's upside down. A dirt bike race set or something, they could easily adapt that. Alright, so it doesn't go on like that. It goes on like this. But it doesn't look right when going on like that. So, no, I guess it does look right. I'm sorry. Alright. So, the shield goes on there. So yeah, that's cool. It didn't come with shields though. I pulled this off from this piece. It doesn't come with the shields, which I don't really like all that much, but cool colors on the wheelchair fig. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not a bright color guy, but if that was like, you know, a wheelchair, you know, skate, you know, like a wheelchair team, like kind of like a paintball team, like a sponsored team, they would have bright colors. So yeah, it makes sense. This girl, love the shirt, love the torso. I will say the torso is a little weird in the arms because you have one arm one color and one arm the other color, so that's kind of weird. To be honest. But alright. If they were going to do that, they should have made the whole side of the torso that color so it matches. But that's just my point of view. Because here on the torso, on the front of the torso, it's got that like dark orange or that same color as the arm. But when you turn to the side of the, I guess this would be called a sweater, it's all white. So maybe some added detail for that side. But all in all, great torso. We've seen the hairpiece, we've seen the face, we've seen the legs, other places. The gray hands don't make sense. Like, why does she have gray gloves on? Why not white gloves or something like that? But whatever. I love the new phone piece. I really like that aspect. Keeps the bugs out of your teeth. Yeah. Alright, so now to the main set here. I have mixed feelings about it. There are some aspects I like, there are other aspects I don't. I don't know what the hell this is. I mean, is this supposed to be a grinding plate? Why would it? I mean, there would be never a situation where a grinding section would move like that. I mean, if they're grinding down it, there's no reason why. I mean, that doesn't make sense at all. She's protected from the virus, at least her hand. Right. So yeah, this I think is, I don't like this at all, this teeter-totter thing. And maybe I don't have it on right. No, I have it. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be like this. But even still, so you're coming off this, and onto there. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not a big fan of the color. I don't like the color, the fuchsia or whatever it's called. I don't like I said, I don't like this. I like the tree. It's a different way of building a tree. I think it's a cute tree. I mean, it's a palm tree. What can you say about a palm tree? This ramp here, I like the ramp. I like the coloring on it. It is bright, but not too bright. Seesaw, I've seen them in skate parks. Alright. Mike says, I don't know skate terms, so I don't know what it's called. Dion says it's called a seesaw, which makes sense as far as why it's called that, but, I mean, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that, but that's just me. This mini wall here seems very out of place. I say that because if there's a mini, well, like if this is supposed to be like a railing to go, like it's just kind of a random wall, and I know there's supposed to be graffiti on that. I didn't get the sticker sheet, and I really love that sticker, so I'm kind of sad that I didn't get that. But I don't feel that this wall makes any sense. Yeah, I know that they grind on walls at all. Like if they were coming up here, jumped up, and then grind on there, and then spun out. Yeah, this is called a quarter pipe. Yeah, these are called quarter pipes. This is more of like a smaller pipe. But yeah, these are called quarter pipes because a half pipe has both sides because a full pipe is round, right? So a full pipe is round. So then you take the top off and you have a half pipe, and then you cut that in half and you have a quarter pipe. Tustin Productions, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you here. Thanks for joining us. So now let's get to the quarter pipe. To be honest, I wish it was. There's some things I like about it, but there's some things I don't like about it. So with this, there is a gap here. There's not a smooth transition. So like the pipe itself goes down, and then this doesn't meet up. It's not a smooth transition like this. So in reality, if a skateboarder is coming up here, their wheels or their trucks are gonna hit that, and they're gonna eat shit. They're gonna eat hardcore shit. So I wish that was better. I wish that transition was better. I wish that transition was better. Flamin' Brix, hey, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining us. I just got done with the piano lessons. What's up? So I'm reviewing this set. It's set number 60290. It's the skate park set. I just built it live on the stream, and I'm basically reviewing it and giving my thoughts about it. Another thing I don't like, but I get it, is this section here. I don't like that these are printed. I think they should have come with 2 extra 2x4 tiles, so that if you did not want those prints, you can replace those. I wish this was deeper. This should be 4 studs back. This, if I took this apart, because I don't really care about this little set, I'm going to take it apart and I'm going to show you what I mean. This is obviously too long, but if this was a true ramp, this platform would be deeper. Okay, and I say that because with this, like basically, if you wanted to skate up that and then land and hang out up here, you would need that extra space in order to then re-drop in, right? So this should have been wider. So that part I don't care for, because by having it like this and then having this rail up here, it would be very hard to land up there and then re-drop in later. Adjust and then re-drop in. Yeah, the quarter pipe is blocked by that seesaw. Yeah. So logistically for me, I'm not a big fan. I like it, but I'm not 100% a fan, because there is a transition here that, I mean, if you were skating or if you were skateboarding or biking, well, the bike wouldn't have an issue with it. I actually wish this was a little taller, too. I wish this was a little taller. I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish it was taller. Wait. Was Skilo? I wish I was a little bit taller, y'all. I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. Wish I had a girl in a hat I would call her. A 6-point baller. Yeah, I think this seesaw thing is too close to it. Because for bikes, which is what they show in the picture, I mean, you have him coming up here. I wish I was this was taller. If it was me, I would make it taller. I would probably make it 2 studs taller. That way you had time. And then this is just really close, to be honest. So I wish this was taller. I wish the transition was better. These flag pieces, I don't really understand. Is this supposed to emulate like a sporting event, like an X Games, to where these are the sponsors? Way wider. Way wider. It would be way wider. I would double it. I would literally double it. And then I would have more depth to it, and then I would make it taller. I think this is a very small ramp. I mean, because think about it. If you look at it per minifig scale, I don't really feel like this particular section is minifig scale. I mean, if you're on a skate, if the minifig, and this is a kid, mind you, this is a kid. And this girl doesn't, her legs don't move. That sucks. But if this was an adult, look, so we have to assume because of the longer legs that she is an adult, and the fact that she's driving around in a vehicle. So if we put an adult on a skateboard, right, and we turn this around, like they're literally the same height, you would never see that in a skate park like that. You would never see a ramp the same height as a person. And I'm not being overcritical. I'm being logical. There's a little bit of a difference. This would be twice the size of an average person. Even a pool. Even for a pool. If you were skating in pools, it'd be twice the size of a person. So there's my critique on that. The one thing I am very disappointed in, and I know this is a personal thing for me, because I was big into rollerblading, why isn't there a skater or a rollerblader of some kind? So you have a person on a bike that, so to be honest, you would never see in a skate park, you would never see, ever, somebody riding a bike. It would be very rare, especially this kind of bike. It would be very rare. You would have skaters and the bikers flat out fighting. You would never see a biker on a skate ramp with skaters. Just wouldn't happen. I love this, and I love the skateboard, but like I said, I would have loved to see a rollerblader. I don't think they would do a skater. I mean, they have skates, but I would love to see a rollerblader. I would have loved to see a rollerblader in this set. But overall, to be honest, I think it's a good value set. $40, I believe the set it goes for. My personal thing would be there should be one minifigure for $10. I rode BMX in skate parks, no problems here. Well, that's great. That's good. I'm glad you didn't have issues. Usually they're very separated. I'd be the only one on a bike randomly going by at the skate park. LOL, beep beep. Yeah, I was gonna say this actually it stands up on its own pretty good. Do you see that? Check that out. That actually stands up on its own pretty good. That's great. I love that. So yeah, I think one of the biggest things is I think this is ill proportioned. I don't like the transition. If there's like I said, if you had a skater or a rollerblader, they would for sure eat shit. A skateboarder would probably eat shit. But that's just my critique. The tree is great. To be honest, this section really here is a little bit awkward, but it's cool. Um, but yeah, I mean that's my those are my thoughts as far as the skate park set. Oh, how long have we been going for? 2 hours? A little bit over two. Mike flapping. So yeah, all in all, good set. I like you, Leaky. The park needs a serious expansion. I agree to that as well. I agree to that. I think it needs some tweaking here and there, but overall, uh, I like it. 2 hours later. But yeah, I think I would like this transition to be a little bit better. I'm probably gonna get a second one of these sets because I actually really like the set. Um, I like the pieces. I like the parts. I'd probably switch out the wheels or something. Because these are thin bike wheels. I could definitely play around with that. And switch out the tires. Make this one like red and gray, and then take these tires and put them on a different color bike, maybe a red bike. For that, I think that would be cool. So yeah, I'll probably get a second one of these sets. It's definitely a cool set. All right, guys. So I'm probably going to go ahead and cut it. That way I can do some running around. I'm going to try to get me a new chair. I got to run to Walmart and see about getting a new chair. I say Walmart because uh, I was at Walmart like a week or two ago, and they had a chair on sale that was a good price. I don't know if it's still going to be there, but I'm going to check. Um, and I need to get the soil and stuff like that for that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and then we will build tonight. And I'm going to do the same thing that I kind of did just now. Is I'm going to build some smaller sets. Um, See you later, Dion. I'm cutting out myself. Just to give you a heads up, I'm not sure that I'm going to go live at 2 o'clock. I'm really not. I will try my best, but it depends on what time I get back from the stores. If I don't, I will try to my best to go on for a third time today, or I will go on a little earlier. I will my members. I will keep. I will let people know in my Discord If you are not a member, please consider joining. It is the only, I'm not monetized on YouTube. It is the only support that I have financially as far as my channel. Everything goes right back into my channel. It allows me to get sets like these and all that kind of fun stuff. So if you are not currently a member, please consider joining. Check out my memberships at patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. And yeah, so like I said, I will try my best to come back on at 2 o'clock, but I think it's gonna be cutting it too close. And if the douchebag, I call him the douchebag, is streaming, I'm not gonna make you guys choose. And he's been streaming every day because he wants that money. So I don't know if I'm going to go on at 2 or just prolong it till the afternoon or evening, I should say. But I will try my best to keep everybody posted on Discord and go from there. Okay, proctology exams suck. Them, I'm in random too. No, well, no, Mike, I think you missed it. So earlier, Dion said that he had a dentist appointment this afternoon. So that is why he said he had to go, because he's off to his dentist appointment. So yeah, anyway, that's it for me right now, guys. Like I said, I will try my best to be back on at 2 o'clock, but I don't know that I'm going to make it. It just depends on how fast I can get to the stores and see what chair they have and all that kind of fun stuff. Because I really need a new chair for out here. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I missed that, Scott. Yeah. Dion said he had a dentist appointment earlier. So anyway, again, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, he's got a root canal that they're doing, but he said that he's not into root canals, so they're just going to make him. He's going to make them pull the tooth. Anyway, so I will talk at you guys later. We'll see you next time on 36 Brix. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you